Hi everyone, it's Front Row Phyllis, headlining tour, new album, and the #1 hit song, Austin. We are thrilled to welcome Dasha. Oh my God, welcome! Hey! Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
We are having the best time off camera, and now we're going to have the greatest time on camera.
I can't wait.
We got to talk about your global hit, Austin. The premise behind the song really came from a real heartbreak.
It did, yeah.
And a toxic relationship, which kind of go hand in hand at that point. But what I love is that you added to the story. Tell our viewers more about that.
Well, I had just gone through this pretty horrible heartbreak. It was my first big girl breakup, I want to say, my first adult heartbreak, and those, everyone remembers those. Remembers the first one.
Remembers.
The first one hurts so bad. And I was in LA. I had just dropped my label and my management, and I was going back to my roots, back to country music. It's why I fell in love with songwriting and storytelling in the first place. And so I just needed to change. I needed to go back to what made me love music in the first place. And so I was in this weird kind of turmoil point where I was going through this heartbreak, going back to country music, and I wrote Austin because I was so mad at this guy one day, and I walked out of the session being like, whoa, I think I had my first hit. I was like, this is the catchy song I've ever written.
Felt it.
I knew it. I had a gut feeling.
So you hear it the first time on the radio. Where were you?
I was in New York City in the back of a cab on the way to a label meeting, and I was screaming. I was tapping him. I was like, it's me on the radio. He's like, okay, sure. And I was like, no, it's me. That's my song. And he's like, okay, yes, good job. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It was funny.
Line dance. Where'd that come from?
I've been line dancing since I was 12 years old.
Okay.
I would go to the Mid-State Fair every year, and the way to flirt with boys would you go to Jimmy's Watering Hole, where they had line dancing every night.
Oh, no.
And I learned all the dances because I wanted to look all cute in the dance floor, duh. And then when I moved to Nashville when I was 18 for college, I started going to Palace, Nashville, which is one of the best places there to line dance. And then I moved back to Nashville last year, and that's when I started doing it again. And I was thinking, how can we blow this song up, Austin? It's so catchy. How can we get people to hear it? And I was like, oh my God, I'll get people to play it in honky tonks. We'll make a line dance up. So I posted it on TikTok so that people would play it in honky tonks, but then it just ended up blowing up. And then now we're here. So
Plus, you were a ballerina.
yes, 15 years of ballet.
Wow, I was a ballerina.
Really?
Yeah, Nutcracker.
Me too.
Sugar Plum Fairy.
You were Sugar Plum? Stop. Oh my God, my favorite role I did was Terrible Trio.
Okay.
That was fun. Yeah. Damn, you were Sugar Plum?
I was Sugar Plum.
You were the it girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang.
But I can't sing.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Okay. So we balance each other out.
So we do.
Yeah.
What is, I love this. Austin's incredible. Your other music is incredible.
Thank you.
All of it on this album. So what's the message you want people to take away from these songs?
My thing is I understand I have so many young fans, so many young females following me, and I am an older sister as well. And my favorite thing about being in the public eye, having music out, is that I can share my stories, share my vulnerabilities, but also encourage young women to be the most badass version of themselves, and do your thing. Don't be afraid of people's opinions. Be unapologetically yourself. And so that's kind of what I want to say in my music. And that's why it's so sassy and also so vulnerable. And, I just kind of say it like it is because I want other people to feel like they can do that too.
So the song takes off. You're asked to perform Austin in Austin, Texas.
Yes.
At the CMT Awards, but you were never performed this live, right? Okay, how did that
So it was my first time in Austin playing Austin at the CMT Awards, which was my first award show ever, first carpet ever. It was a very intense day, as you can probably imagine.
A little stressful.
Yeah, my heart was beating so fast before I went on stage. It was actually insane. We learned a lot on that day, and it was the first time I'd been thrown into okay, girl, go shine, be the artist Dasha now. And I don't know, so I felt like something lit up inside of me on the carpet. I was like, okay, we're meant to be here. We got this.
Right.
The performance was so scary. That was the scariest thing I've ever done. It was my first.
Going to say, how do you calm yourself down?
I was learning still. Trust me, I was learning. My heartbeat was going so crazy. Now I realize that I need to meditate before shows. So before shows, I'm full meditation mode, breathing. Great. Yeah, because for me, I don't drink before shows or anything like that either. I kind of just lean on my performance skills from, growing up doing musical theater and dance and all that stuff. And I get kind of anxious when I have anything in my system before because I feel like I can't fully lean into it.
But then we have to, I got to skip over because this is just mind-boggling. So you have no management. You have no label. You're an independent artist.
Yeah.
and it takes off like a rocket. And you're in the driver's seat. You are like driving this puppy. I mean, how did that feel?
It felt really satisfying knowing that someone, at the time, finally I had a management, you know, and a small, like, independent kind of label team just helping put the song out and stuff. But, like, knowing that, like, wow, someone who's not attached to a label or doesn't have any funding, basically,
Right.
you can blow a song up. Like, it's possible. And, like, the underdog winning in that situation was, like, the coolest thing to be a part of. It felt really good. It was a crazy few months.
If you could collaborate or write with anyone, who would it be? Because I have somebody in mind.
I think I mean, Taylor one day would be incredible, but Casey Musgraves, same trailer, different park, that album. I heard it when I was like 10 or 11, and the way that she is so clever with her songwriting and just so intentional in herself. I love Casey, so she and I doing a song together. Honestly, I just want to like hang out with her.
So who I wanted to see you collaborate?
Who was it?
It's Coldplay, Chris Martin.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I could see that.
I could totally.
My
see
thing
that.
is, like, I love songwriters. I love songwriting, and he is a genius.
He's a genius.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
I'm in on that.
See.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're throwing that out there because that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for
Manifesting.
sure. Yeah.
Hey, Chris. What's up?
So here's one last question. So this is a fun one. If you could be a Disney character, who would it be?
Oh my God, I love this. I think I would choose. Ooh. You know what? I maybe would do. Oh my God, this is a hard question. Okay. Maybe Ariel, because it'd be sick to like get to swim like that. It would be kind of fun. Or I was thinking Tinkerbell, because flying.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking like superpowers right now.
Oh, Miss Dasha, this has been above and beyond the fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we cannot wait, of course, for tonight's performance.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, live at Joe's Live. It's Front Row Phyllis.
Bye, guys.